Hello and welcome back to the next video in the brand awareness series. I'm super excited. I love everything to do with brand, and today's lesson and information is going to absolutely solidify who you are. It's going to identify who you are, and with this clarity and the knowledge, you will be able to begin to join dots with all the other elements of brand awareness that we have in this series for you. So let's get right on down to it. Today, we're going to learn all about brand personality. So the outcome for today is that you identify your brand personality. So let's dive right on in. Are you buckled up? Let's get ready to go. Brand personality with a little sparkle for brilliance, of course. What is brand personality? It's all about the personification of your brand. So you are your brand. So what is your personality like? Can you identify it? Can you label it? So this is important for us as a brand, for your books, for the clients you want to attract, for speaking on stage, for all the copy. That personality has to shine through every time. It has to be consistent. So think of some of the big brands, and are they consistent always? Do they show up as in the same way always? And this is what it's about. It's the consistency. So there's no confusion over the brand and who you are. So it's the sum of its emotional, psychological, and behavioral patterns. Just like I said, do you show up? Are you saying the same things? Do you say it with the same voice, in the same way? And do you remain unique by doing so? These human characteristics and traits are those that your consumers, your audience, your clients, your readers can relate to. Remember, it's about turning authors into entrepreneurs. It's all of these elements. So don't just think sometimes, well, why am I doing it? I'm just an author. The fact that you're saying if you're just an author, you're more than an author. You're here to make an impact with your books, whatever that may be, whatever genre you're in. So know that, and this is why we have this holistic approach. We have to enable you to believe that in simple ways. And it's the main tone and style of advertising. So you have to show up marketing in the same way. People need to see you. So if you think so let's take McDonald's, and they used to have the clown Roland McDonald, and they showed up in all the same way. Now these things can change maybe every 5 years, but the brand remains true to its personality. They might just find a different way of doing it. Think of Red Bull. It's got its little wings. So that personality, it's playful, it's always there, it's exciting, it's all of these things. And that's what you have to do, decide on once you know the personality dimensions, and make sure you're consistent and stay true to it. So there are 5 personality dimensions, and they are sincerity, ruggedness, sophistication, excitement, and competence. So already, are you thinking, wonder where I fit in? Oh, I think I'm sincere. No, I'm sophisticated. Oh, no, I'm a bit more rugged. Whatever it may be, let's dive right on in again and find out a bit more so that you can make an informed decision. So let's look at the elements. So for sincerity, it's about being honest, wholesome, down to earth, and positive. Excitement is about liveliness, excitement, imaginative and daring. Competence is about being reliable, hardworking, successful, and intelligent. Sophistication is all about luxurious, glamorous, high-end, and being charming. And ruggedness is about being tough, being outdoorsy, being unconventional, being adventurous. Can you think of some brands that might fit into any of these 5 dimensions? Let's look at sincerity. So you're honest, you're wholesome, you're cheerful, you're down to earth, and you're warm. A good firm handshake. A lovely smile, no matter where you are. A little bit of fun, being cheerful, being down to earth, and that warmth, extending that handshake. Is that you? Sincerity. Excitement. Trendy, imaginative, spirited, daring, intriguing. Certainly trendy, certainly imaginative, spirited, daring, and intriguing. What's going on here? So, excitement is trendy, imaginative, spirited, daring. And those brands are Mountain Dew, Red Bull, and of course our favourite, Nike. Let's look at competence. Reliable, successful, intelligent. Holding hands, come together, that teamwork. There we go, we're success. We've got those different, we're looking out, we're always finding that win. And we're intelligent, we're innovative, we're always looking for the edge to make yourself different. You're applying the knowledge and the skills and the know-how. You're constantly researching and looking to be better and better and better. That's what creates the competence. So brands, Google, Microsoft, Volkswagen. Let's look at sophistication. Luxury, charming, high class, timeless, and glamour. Who doesn't want to be there? I think I would there. Nice luxury holiday. There we go. We've got something that's high class. We've got a timepiece. It's timeless. And there we've got the glamour, the red heels and the long tanned legs. If only. And of course, that brand, Dolce & Gabbana, all of that shows all of that, the luxury. She's charming, she's high class, it's timeless, and of course the glamour. And ruggedness, being adventurous, athletic, tough and outdoorsy. And there we go, we're out there having fun. And there's the athlete really getting down to it, being rugged, and of course that toughness, you're ready for it all. And of course, we've got the great Harley Davidson. Those motorbikes are for the open air. They're going on the adventure and they are tough. So how does a brand personality come to life? It's represented through its visual and sensory identity. You maybe have seen in some of those brands how it does that. So how do you show up? How do your images reflect what personality you have? There can be a mismatch that causes confusion. And I know I've done it for a long time where, you know, you don't have the clarity because you don't invest the time and the effort and even sometimes investment of money to actually get to know all of this. This is what gives you an edge as a business, knowing this, being conscious of it and applying it in its true sense. And again, it's through your communication, it's your tone of voice that you're using. It's about the visual, what's the sensory identification, how do you make people feel? That's what your brand personality is all about. And of course, how does the brand act? So you always show up. So you'll probably think of some brands that show up in the same color all the time. I know this chap, he always showed up in a hat and a red tie. That was his brand. So it didn't matter. Anytime I saw him all over London, he always had the hat and the red tie on. Simple. Don't need to worry about what you're wearing next. So you can see I'm branded today. I've got my sparkle on. I'm in my blue, reflecting what you're seeing on the screen now. So let's look at these personality examples. Would you agree with sincerity that Disney, Hallmark, Amazon, and Cadbury are part of being sincere? Is there brand personality excitement? Do you consider Tesla, Red Bull, Coca-Cola, Nike an exciting brand? Competence, Volvo, Google, Intel, Microsoft, are they competent? Are they always looking for the leading edge and moving forward? Sophistication, Tiffany, Rolex, Gucci, Apple, they're all sophisticated. People want these things for sophistication. Ruggedness, Harley, Timberland, Jeep, and Marlboro. So where do you fit in? What brand do you resonate with? Is your brand similar to theirs? So how to create the brand personality. If the brand were a person, what would it be like? How would it think, feel, and behave? What would be its main personality traits? Under which brand personality dimension would the brand fall? And what type of relationship interactions would it have with its different audiences? So these are some of the questions that you will be answering and you'll be identifying in the play sheet that goes along with this. So by harnessing a unique set of personality traits, a brand can project itself beyond its products. You are more than your brand. What is the big impact? Remember we talked about the vision? Whoop, move forward. So there we have it. What is the bigger vision? This is how this personality impacts. Is it a personality that can reach that vision? Is it a personality that reflects the mission of that vision? So these are the things, and you can start to see with personality, we can start to join the dots with all the other components in brand awareness. So this is Brenda saying, remember to share your findings about your identity in the group. Show us your personality. What have you identified as your personality, and how are you reflecting it? What are those other elements that make you who you are? So until next time, this is Brenda saying, be brilliant. Much love. Toodle pip, and see you in the next video.